AI or human? Who will be fixing bugs next year? After the release of GPT Chat, the public debate began about whether artificial intelligence could change the IT industry or completely replace programmers. Skeptics will always insist, while AI can learn syntax and automate some programming tasks, it cannot replace the basic skills of a programmer. Understanding and controlling complex systems requires human expertise. AI fans, on the other hand, cite the example of games written by artificial intelligence in a couple of minutes, while a human would take days. Well, let's explore the question in this video. Artificial intelligence, AI, is rapidly changing the world of work, and programming is no exception. Many workers went to the networking site to discuss about this issue and share their fears. So, will it? Short answer, no. Long answer, maybe yes. It is possible that AI will eventually replace some developers, but it is unlikely AI will completely replace developers in the near future. It is natural to be afraid. Some people do programming for the money. Some do it for fun, while some do it because they enjoy the challenge of problem solving and creating new things. Passionate programmers fear their skills will go to waste in the age of AI. There are several reasons why people are afraid that artificial intelligence will replace them at work. Let's break them down in more detail. Task automation. Modern AI-powered tools are already automating many tasks that used to be done by humans. This raises concerns about the homogenization of the programming field as AI-generated code becomes more and more prevalent. But there's a nuance here. AI lacks the creative thinking and deep understanding of principles that humans bring to their work. We see a future in which AI will assist programmers by expanding their skills. Leap of GPT models. The leap from GPT-3 to GPT-4 has been huge. GPT-4's ability to generate efficient code based on natural language cues has many programmers worried. At times like this, they forget that programming is not just about writing code. It is also about understanding the problem you're trying to solve and then designing a solution that meets the user's needs. And tasks such as designing software architecture, testing code, quality assurance, and code optimization are still the responsibility of humans. As we can see, the goal of AI development is to benefit and empower humanity, not to eradicate it. This means that AI will be used to solve problems and improve people's lives, not to harm them. AI will be developed in accordance with ethical principles and will not pose a threat to humanity. Here's what a Stanford University computer science professor and former Twitter board member has to say on the subject. Artificial intelligence is not a replacement for human intelligence. It is a tool to enhance human creativity and ingenuity. Let's take a web development example to help us understand more. WordPress was created in 2003. Since then, many other web content management systems have emerged. But have they taken jobs away from web developers? There is no straight yes or no answer here. Developers are now creating much more complex web applications with coding compared to the websites and web applications that were created with these tools. The point is, the requirements that we have in 2023 are much more different and much more complex than just a simple website. When it comes to code generation, the first thing that comes to mind is Copilot. GitHub Copilot will greatly increase developer productivity. It will also help reduce the cost of software production. I think GitHub Copilot will be able to replace writing code programmers, but it will take more than enough time to replace developers. I use two different titles, programmer and developer, because the Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, classifies computer programmers and software developers separately, with developers being paid higher than programmers because they have more tasks indirectly related to writing and interacting with code. My experience with GitHub Copilot is not that good. As the paper claims that Codex has solved more than 10,000 competitive programming problems, I was solving a spiral number problem. GitHub Copilot suggested some very awkward statements that had nothing to do with the if logic, which means Copilot has to learn a lot. I use Copilot just to test, but using AI tools in competitive programming is cheating on yourself. Never use such tools for problem solving. It will have a highly negative impact on your problem solving skills. If you are an experienced developer, then you should take advantage of GitHub Copilot for repetitive code. If you are a newbie, you must avoid such AI tools, even IDE's auto-suggestions. They will spoil your concepts. But whatever you are, don't even think of using AI tools in competitive programming. They can help you in winning, but you will not get inner peace. All of these examples lead us to raise the issue of ethical programming and the identification bias. Unintentional errors in code can lead to biased results, especially in AI models where errors can have real-world consequences. For example, a biased AI model may perpetuate stereotypes, deepen social inequalities, or inadvertently favor one group over another. The reason for biases often involves the training data or the unconscious preferences of the developers themselves. This is where AI can be harnessed to serve as a watchdog. However, human experts should serve as a watchdog over AI, ensuring the AI doesn't develop or perpetuate biases. This two-way check and balance between AI and human is essential for fairness and accuracy. However, while AI can be a valuable tool in the fight against bias, it is not a panacea. Over-reliance on AI for ethical considerations can be a slippery slope. AI models, after all, are as fallible as the data they're trained on. Additionally, ethics often dwell in gray areas that require human intervention, empathy, and a nuanced understanding of context, qualities AI lacks. So, while AI can assist in identifying biases, the ultimate responsibility still lies with human developers to ensure their creations are ethical, just, and free from bias. This mutual oversight makes sure both AI and humans work together to achieve the highest standards of fairness and integrity. Conclusion: AI is changing the way we develop software, and programmers who are unwilling to adapt to these changes may be left behind. As time will tell, it is only a matter of time before AI becomes capable of replacing some programmers. It is short-sighted to predict what happens now. In a year or two, we may have a better understanding of the impact of AI on the programming field. Until then, it is important for programmers to stay up to date on the latest trends in AI and to be prepared to adapt to the changing landscape. If you're passionate about programming, then go for it, and you are likely to be able to find a way to make a living doing it. The world needs more skilled programmers. There is still a lot of demand for skilled programmers today. I'm not afraid of AI taking over the world. Instead, I'm more worried about it taking over my job. Can you imagine a world where robots do all the work? We would all be stuck working at McDonald's. But hey, at least the food would be consistent.